when companies are making these pivots, and I think it's a
Mm-hmm.
really important topic
Yes.
because people watching this episode are, of course, trying to figure out where to put capital,
Mm-hmm.
or they've already put capital somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
In that, where you said battery consultants,
Mm-hmm.
where does Anton Paar come in
Mm-hmm.
that consultation process? Or is it a consultant coming to you and saying, hey, they need you need to be part of this plan?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you actually getting into that process? In that specific, that pivot type,
Mm-hmm.
we're pushing into a new industry type thing.
Sure. So there are other manufacturers out there who manufacture things that we don't at Anton Par. And there's a collaboration that comes behind this because they know what they do it very well.
Mhm.
And there are other instruments. For example, I was mentioning the separator membrane. The pyrometer is one of our instruments, the pyrometer 3G. Not a lot of people manufacture this instrument. So when somebody's working on separator membranes, they need to understand the capillary
Mhm.
flow, understand their through-pore network. That's something that we work very well in. So we have people who may have gotten in at an earlier stage, probably on some heavy industry type of things. Customers saying, "Do you know anybody who manufactures this?" This is where collaborations exist, and we're able to help around this. So we don't get too many in Canada, I would say, of people starting ground up anymore.
Right.
There's a little bit more of a pivot from one thing to the other,
And scale up.
and scale up
Scale
from
up's the
there.
big one. Yeah.
So you have we have manufacturers in Canada, for example. I'll make a little bit of an analogy
Oh,
to
you're
this one.
trying not to say names, NDAs, and things like that? Yeah,
NDAs
yeah,
and
got
stuff
it.
like this because it's a very competitive industry. IP is crucial. We talked about the slurries earlier, so I'd rather not run afoul of these. But
Right.
I think I can make a little bit of an analogy to this of like bluebirdies flying around, and I think people will
Well,
know.
that's not obvious at all.
Not obvious at all, but they are here in Canada, and they're focusing on different bits of work because they're everywhere,
Mhm.
right? Uh, Everybody's looking to build the next gigafactory somewhere. And with us having a robust mining industry, the access to raw materials that are
Mhm.
necessary for battery growth
Yeah.
across industry, the supply chain is much easier. This is where mining is going to continue to contribute to our economy, but also grow and evolve into the next stage to meet our circular needs as a society
Right.
with batteries as well. Um, so for some of these more established, again, they're doing some of the fine tuning, they're qualifying their incoming materials. It starts there. They fix one problem or issue or fine tune, however you wish to caption it, and then you move to the next side. And because we have instruments that fit at every stage,
Mm.
we're able to meet that need. And because we share that connection to the scientific community. So I'm in Vancouver this week for the Canadian Chemistry Conference, and somebody remarked to me at another booth, they're like, "How do you know everybody? Like, who's that guy? Who's that guy?" Like,
Mhm.
and they're expecting me to answer. So this is our strength at Anton Par.
Mm.
So our team is spread out throughout the country. We're always speaking to people at research centers, universities, and they have us back because we are contributing to their work. And it's
Right.
always a symbiotic relationship because we're always trying to learn. The more we learn, every year we reinvest 20% of our turnover back into R&D.
That's
And that helps us
crazy.
grow our instruments and grow what customers, what end users, researchers need at the end of the day. So as they know, as that collaboration starts to grow, from starting from the research centers and the universities and pivots out into industry, uh, it's about helping drive the innovation as a whole.